What if I told you the next Pirate King, the greatest title in all of this fictional pirate story, will not be held by the main character, Monkey D. Luffy, nor will it be held by Shanks or Blackbeard, two of the emperors of the sea. The person who has the highest chance of holding the Pirate King title, in my opinion, is none other than Buggy the Clown. What? Now you're like, wait.
Hold on a second.
The brakes on, brother. Hold on a second. Like, what's going on here? Now, I know what you're thinking, guys. You're thinking like this. Why on earth would you think that scrub could achieve something that great? Or something like, do you really think that someone introduced in the episode 4, okay, someone that is not really that important, comedic relief character could become this great person known as the Pirate King? Do you really think that? Or maybe something like this. You incompetent little loser. You know nothing about this fictional pirate story. Go to hell with ya. Now, listen. I hope you like the accents, by the way. But listen, I know that you're thinking all of this. But let me explain why Buggy is going to be the next Pirate King. But before all of that, please consider to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button to see more these kind of videos and more reactions and discussions, etc. Okay, let's continue on with this video. Buggy the Clown is maybe the closest person to achieve a victory against our favorite main character, Monkey D. Luffy, in Log Town. Having accidentally met up with another former trash villain, Alvida, and him reuniting with his old crew, Buggy increased his strength in numbers because he realized that, oh my god, I cannot take down this guy that easily. I have to have a lot of people here. That just goes to show that this guy, he actually has like maybe 3 or 4 brain cells in his brain to make him be able to realize the situation, realize that he has no chance of taking on Luffy by himself, so he has to bring a lot of people with him. Buggy's plan actually almost worked out if it wasn't for the incredible, the awesome-tacular, oh wait, I don't even know if that's a word or not, but we can use awesome-tacular piece of plot armor, Monkey D. Dragon, okay? Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Oda, he used Monkey D. Dragon. Before we even knew that he was a Monkey D. Dragon, we only knew Dragon, but did we know Monkey D. Dragon? No, we didn't, okay? Oda used him as plot armor. Later on, we get to know that this guy is Luffy's father, okay? So this whole thing makes sense. But if it wasn't for Dragon, Buggy would have defeated Luffy and his story would be over. So obviously, Buggy didn't achieve his goal in Log Town, and later on, he got captured by the world government, by the Marines, and were sent to Impel Down, the greatest prison in the verse space. Later on, after being set free from this prison hell and temporarily joining forces by the likes of Luffy, Jinbei, and Crocodile, and many other big names, okay, Buggy made a name for himself by freeing a lot of the level 1 and level 2 prisoners of Impel Down. So basically, Impel Down goes like this: level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, there you have it. And level 6, but that's a spoiler. If you know, you know, guys. Yes, these people that Buggy freed from the prisons became his worshippers, believing in every pathetic lie, in every pathetic little thing he does and says. Even though his actions clearly makes it look like he's gonna betray them to save his own cheeks, they still follow him like a dog chasing his tail. Wait, I don't, frankly, I don't even know if this joke or this line, is it even a joke? Does this line suit him? I don't know. Tell me in the comments below if you think it's cringe or not. Yeah, tell me in the comments, guys. Yeah, never mind. Let's move on. This made his name and influence dangerous to the world government, especially after the Paramount War. Obviously, in the Paramount War, everything about him, Shanks, and Roger gets out that him and Shanks were on the same team on the Roger Pirates. So that's kind of one reason why they suspect Buggy of being this great thing and they want to tame him, basically. Yeah, I'll come back to that, but that's why they give him the title of Shichibukai, or one of the 7 warlords of the sea. Following the events of the Paramount War, Buggy met up with his old crew and merged with his new followers, and then he went on to create a company that was based in the New World, the second part of the Grand Line, called Buggy's Delivery. Of course, he started the company by borrowing money from old pal Crocodile, and we'll come back to that later in the video. I really doubt Buggy was intending to pay back the money. He was just trying to make a living for him. This company helped him sustain his big image in the new world and was able to provide some money for him and his followers. As I told you earlier, the world government took action and made Buggy one of the 7 warlords of the sea, a title that means a ceasefire between chosen pirates and the marines and the world government. Because, you know, this series is about pirates and the world government and marines. Of course, they're gonna chase the pirates. Like, it's a no-brainer, but yeah, I really hope you already knew that before watching this video. Otherwise, the whole thing would be spoilers for you. The funny thing is that actually Buggy called all of this to happen. Maybe not literally, but he always saw himself as this strong, ambitious person. Even the mightiest of fighters around the globe could not be compared to him. He always had that mindset, that typical dumbass mindset, okay? Especially when you don't have a lot of power. Yeah, don't go think of yourself as this mighty guy. Now, rolling it back, in the midst of his recognition in the Paramount War, Buggy was having his tale told to the world, okay, by the world government. There were all of this stuff about him being with Shanks, having this relationship with him, and their ties to the Roger pirates. Of course, we know they were on the ship. They didn't achieve the One Piece because they weren't on the last island, but they still was on the ship. So these types of stuff were coming out to the whole world, and that's why they made him part of the 7 warlords of the sea, right? But then he continues to think the most unlikely outcome of him becoming an emperor of the sea, or even higher, becoming the pirate king. Of course you're like, fat chance, you dumb Like, of course, I thought the same myself, you know? But in actuality, this outcome might come to fruition just to the comedic aspect it would have on the story. After the abolishment of the Shichibukai system, the 7 warlords, Buggy, Mihawk, and Crocodile teamed up to defend themselves from the world government. Now, they would start their own company, merging with Buggy's old one and creating this new company called Cross Guild. Their idea was to start their own wanted poster business, but instead of pirates on the posters, it would be marines. High-ranking marines and low-ranking marines alike. They then leaked this team up to the press and sent him a god-awful poster of everybody involved just so they would be recognized by the world as a threat. So maybe somebody thinks once or twice before going to attack them. So naturally, all of these people that are working and stuff, they're under Buggy. They're Buggy's followers. So naturally, they present him. They present Buggy as the captain of this Cross Guild crew. And you know, so funny. And naturally, Mihawk and Crocodile beat the shit out of him in front of his whole entire crew, and that is so funny. That is one of the funniest scenes in the entire show. He then declares his desire. This is why Buggy is kind of like a complex character. He's an idiot. We all know he's an idiot. He's a coward as well, and he has his ambitions. He has a couple of brain cells in there, you know. And then after they like beat him to a pulp, nearly beating him to death, he then declares to himself and to the others his desire to become the Pirate King and achieve the One Piece. And this was because he had just heard that Shanks made his move. So he's like, man, Shanks left me all of these years. Now I'm gonna take it from him. This shows the conviction of the character, even though he's already flawed in so many ways, like I just mentioned. And I'm not joking here, but if Buggy becomes renowned for the title of Pirate King, even though he doesn't come close to it, or maybe he's on the island of Elbaf but doesn't know, like, had nothing to do with the One Piece, does not know anything about it or something, he was just there on the island, or he wasn't even there and they claim him to be the Pirate King, that would kill me of laughter. Like, I would be dying. I would be on the floor, on the ground after reading the chapter or watching the episode. I would die of laughter. That would be the greatest, funniest gag in the entire show. Like, especially when we get to see, like, if we get to see the Straw Hat's reaction, especially Luffy's reaction, to Buggy becoming the Pirate King, that would be so hilarious. Like, for example, even if Buggy is on the island, he doesn't even come close to the strength and usefulness it takes to be capable of achieving the One Piece. So yeah, think about it, guys. That would be so funny. Like, from out of nowhere, oh, okay, Buggy's the Pirate King. Yeah, from out of nowhere, just like that. What? Yeah, as I told you earlier, this might be the greatest joke, the greatest gag on the entire series of One Piece. So thank you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video of mine, and I hope you keep on subscribing for the channel for more content like this, for more reactions and more discussions about everything manga and anime related. See you guys next time, and haki review out.